Ain't no half stepping with Marcus J. We back, y'all. Thank y'all, everybody who's here, who's been listening to us throughout the night as we progress throughout the duration of the night. And we appreciate everybody who's listened to us. This is the anniversary show.
It's an anniversary, y'all.
2 year anniversary, First Lady.
2 years. 2 years.
You've been doing this for 2 years?
It's going to be 2 more and 2 more and 2 more because of you all. Our Legacy Internet Radio family that's going to keep us going. It's going to keep us alive because we love y'all. Right,
we appreciate it, man. This is the 2 year anniversary, Big Rube.
2 years.
Been here. Obviously, we started the Legacy Internet Radio
at your place,
movement.
Big Rube.
Yeah.
Without your place, we would have been in the parking lot. So thank you, Big Rube, for real. We sitting here praising Marcus J. Thank you. Because without your middle aisle, without your tabletops, without your chairs, we be sitting on the floor. Oh, my God.
We still sitting on his chairs.
Yeah, we still sitting on your chair.
Matter of fact, you sitting on your chair right now.
Right,
that's your shit.
How many times you sat on that chair?
No, and let me make this known. And if you decide to take your chairs,
you could.
What we going to do about tomorrow?
We're going to
be on the floor. So, Big Rube, thank you, brother.
Brother.
Indian style.
Thank you. For real.
With
thank you for your
crossed.
hard work and your dedication, too, because for real, we got to see our numbers. And again, our numbers, our Legacy Internet Radio family, who brings us our numbers because you all keep us so relevant, so hype in the internet world. Big Rube lets us know how much y'all love us because he gives us our numbers. He's here. He's partner. We appreciate you, Big Rube.
Yes, we
really,
do.
We do.
Hey, Big Rube, you know what? I love you, man.
Man, get him right back.
Mama.
Come on.
Hold it down.
P.O.P.
It's 1027. Marcus J.
Hey, Grizzly.
Yeah.
You remember when we started this thing?
I sure do, man. I sure do.
You know you're the origin, right?
No, I want.
You're the sperm.
No, well,
you're the beginning.
I'll take that accolades and I appreciate it, Marcus. But honestly,
you know I don't care that you humble, right?
I'm gonna be humble.
You know I don't care though, right?
Yeah, I know you don't care, but
as long as you know.
It took a Marcus J to keep this thing going. Honestly, all I did was spark it and say, "Hey, come on, let's just a bunch of guys just sit around and talk some NFL football during the football season."
But let me tell you something that was so beautiful though. Seriously, even though it was more of a sports show on that old radio station where you all used to be, Jay Grizzly, because you're my comedic brother, because we've shared the stage together.
Right.
You were the one who told me. You invited me to your show.
I did, didn't I?
And let me tell you. That day when you introduced me to your show, I met Arthur Charisma, who is now, how often does she come on your show, Marcus J?
Fourth Mondays.
Every fourth Monday, which is the dating pool diva. You know what I'm saying? So I met her that day, and then I met Big Rube that day, and I met Marcus J that day.
The first time you met Marcus?
That was yes.
Really?
That was the first day I met everybody.
Oh.
So again, thank you because that was a connection. It was supposed to happen. You made it happen. And thank you, brother.
All I wanted to do was just get something going.
You did
with some like-minded individuals, and it took someone like Marcus J to keep the ball rolling because it took somebody that was dedicated and actually he had a passion for broadcasting, not just I wouldn't even say entertainment. I'll just say something for people to sit down and think.
Right.
Something to sit down and just say, so if we had one listener on the old Green Room version 1.0, to Ain't No Half Steppin' with Marcus J, and for the listeners that we have here, Legacy Internet Radio, to just sit there and just take a half a second to think about some of the subject matter we talk about, and we mix in some comedy and some commentary with it, and everything. It took a Marcus J to keep that thing going. So for that, I'm grateful. I'm appreciative. I'm glad that he came to my mind and said, you know what, let's go ahead and have Marcus J on, because when we was on the sports show, Mark was he was always left with it. He was always the one. He's what Ruben is today on the air. Like he's the opposite.
He was a comedic support.
You need, when I was thinking, I was like, okay, I know how Carlton thinks. I know how I am. But I needed somebody who was the antithesis to that,
Right.
Spell it.
ANTITHS. Yeah, the antithesis. I needed somebody that was going to be the antithesis to it, and to get it across to where the listeners, they might not like it, but the personality that I knew he was going to stick to his grounds. There was no wavering with Marcus J. And you can listen to his show every Monday from 7 to 9 here. You can tell he doesn't waver on, the N-word.
And
he's been consistent with me saying the N-word.
And for real, Marcus J, I hope you're not getting antsy. I hope you're not getting upset.
It's 2
because,
years,
again,
man.
it's our 2-year anniversary. So, again, we need, as everybody says, give your flowers. Shut up, Joe, with your expensive watch where you can see your face and all that kind of stuff on it. Whatever, buddy. I still got
He did the John Boehner to you.
But anyway, seriously. And let me tell you why we're continuing to go on. Because, we're supposed to wrap up maybe about an hour ago. But bump that. It's our 2-year anniversary here at Legacy Internet Radio. And, again, you all watch the ratchet stuff. You know what I'm saying? You watch ratchet reality TV. But
Empire.
How often, big ups to Empire, but how often, for real, can you turn on internet radio show or radio where you hear positive, again, commentary, where you have people coming together and being able to fellowship, to love, to try to help you, again, without the charisma, giving relationship advice or tips or things like that, or anything that's happening out in the world, or again, giving it up to Marcus J for, reporting the missing children that we have out
That's
here
big.
who no one hardly even recognizes, or we know that does not make the news. So again, this is a family. Not putting the race out there because we all have mixed race friends, but this is a bunch of, I'm gonna say, black people getting together every day of the week to bring you positive stuff.
So you can't say that it's not there.
Negative, you get to say what you want to about it. You know what I'm saying? Without being, without being ridiculed behind anything that you say. Why? Because you're important. Just like our voices are important, and not being arrogant, every voice is important.
Again, but why? Because independence is the key to building what?
Your legacy.
Your legacy. Marcus J, I think
that's apropos. Go ahead, brother.
Nah, it was.
Kill him,
it
son.
was. It was.
I feel
good.
like I wish I had a red carpet so I could roll it out.
Whenever somebody says independence is key to building your legacy, and I don't have to say it, it really does humble me. And so I'm glad to have Lisa P., who's First Lady of Legacy in their radio, and Jay Grizzy, who is the founder beyond myself and Big Rube of Legacy in their radio. Because the truth is, if it wasn't for him, there would be no Green Room, there would be no, Ain't No Half Step with Marcus J and Green Room version 2.0 with Jay Grizzy and Lisa P. So to hear them shouting us out, is definitely humbling. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give everybody in the room an opportunity to say their piece, and then we're going to really get the hell on up out of here. We do our show from 7 p.m. to 9:30. Damn it, it's after 10:30. We don't win an hour over, and we don't give a care because, as Grizzy likes to say, we run the building. You know what I'm saying? We got the keys up in here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go around the room. We're going to give everybody an opportunity to say their piece. First person going to speak on the mic is my big brother, who I'm absolutely humbled, and I don't want to get all punk and stuff, but truth is, when we started this, I was mad. I was really mad because he ain't live in town. And I didn't want to start nothing without him here to hold me down. But he done moved back here. He here. And if I need something, I know all I got to do is dial 6 of the 7 numbers. Because that 7 number, he already know I'm calling him. I don't even got to dial that 7th number.
What you
He
need?
already
What you
know.
want?
He ain't press that 7, but he already know I'm here. I got my big brother. I got big bro. Big bro Joe. He's here. Big bro Joe, your final words on our anniversary show. What you got, man?
Final words. Like I said, and I'm going to keep it real short and sweet. It's always a blessing to be around my people and to enjoy being around my folks. It's not always easy to take what you have and incorporate things into what is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful time. We don't always get along, but guess what? We family. And family don't always get along. Yo, I got my boy Big Rube. Yo, that dude right there, hey, listen, he's funny. He's funny to death because we'll go back and forth, but guess what? In the end, we kind of always end up on the same note. Listen, I got Jay Grizzy,
What
the
up?
comedian dude who called me Uncle Phil and had me out on the comedian stage. Yo, he used me in his
crazy.
skits.
He was crazy.
But guess what? I'm fat and happy, and I don't care nothing about it. And then I got Lissa P. Oh, I'd have known that chick for many, many moons.
Many
Yo,
moons.
real talk, 2 years.
Yeah.
Son, we got a lot of time. And
A lot
then
of history, baby.
I'm going to put it down. SY, yo, the newest chick I got, girl.
You sound like you pimping.
Ain't that something?
Which chick I got?
And
Hoes
then,
on her street.
Right.
and then much love to my LB, my little big brother from another mother who will never, ever go away. Listen, y'all ain't understanding. We didn't play ball together. We done ran through the streets together. I even took him off from work one time. I ain't gonna tell y'all where we was.
Fernandez.
We ain't talking about that. But I got him a drink on work.
Right.
Hey, and guess what? We went back to work, finished, and killed it.
Killed it.
To my brother, mwah. And that ain't no gay shit there, son. That's goodness. Peace.
Ain't no half stepping with Marcus J. I'm gonna pass the mic to the original founder before me and Big Rube of Legacy Internet Radio.
What can I say?
My brother Jay Grizzly Green.
I ain't got nothing else to say,
Just say
man.
it, man. Just wrap it up with
I
two
mean,
words.
how many words?
Bye. One.
Yeah, I just here so I don't get fined. You know, look, man. Yeah, I heard the Marshall at that joint.
Stop.
I mean, honestly, respect to Marcus J for holding it down here at Legacy Internet Radio. The brother had a vision. I remember the phone call. They called him and Big Rube called me up. Was like, "Yo, we about to do our own thing." I was like, "Just let me know when y'all need a spot. Just let me know. I'll come through. It don't matter how, what, when, or how. Just let me come through." I wanted to be very supportive with these brothers and getting their own thing going, because I knew what it was like to be in that position, and I knew what it was like to take on that responsibility. And so to take on that responsibility and take it further than I could possibly ever do, you know, is a big ups to him in and of itself. So, you know, I'm happy to be here for 2 years. I'm happy to be here for many more. You know, I'm a part of Legacy Internet Radio for life. You know, like NWO, for life, baby. Yeah, for
Hey, look,
life, baby.
Hey, we doing black and white or Wolfpack?
Wolfpack. Sweet.
Yeah,
You know?
no doubt.
So that's how I feel about it, man. Many more years,
no
y'all.
doubt, man. I appreciate, of course, Big Bro Joe. I appreciate you being here, man. And I'm glad to have you here. You know, it feels more like home to see you in the room. Of course, Jay Grizzy, you were the origin. You know, you know, we wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for you. You know, comedian that's Lissa P. Of course, she brings the funny, she brings the sexy. Of course, as the first lady of Legacy Internet Radio, she was the first female voice that you heard on Legacy Internet Radio. So we appreciate her. But the truth of the matter is, we could not do the original Legacy Internet Radio if it wasn't for this brother right here. We started it at his crib. We was at his house. You know, we was in his kitchen. You know, he had
his head.
We had his couches. We got his furniture up in this joint right now. His fingerprints are all over what we say. His fingerprints are all over what we do. His fingerprints are all over our equipment. His fingerprints are all over Legacy Internet Radio. He's my brother. He's my partner. He's my friend. And he about to come up in here and smash him. So I need him to step to the mic. His name is Big Rube, and Big Rube does the smash. So Big Rube, I need you to smash him, brother. What you got?
All right. Well, I had to stand up because I've been sitting too long, and I got to drive back home tonight. So I know I'll be sitting down because I can't stand up to drive. I guess the first thing I want to talk about is I got a couple things to talk about, so bear with me. The first thing, you know, normally I am a fan of things that happen in wrestling. However, I'm completely not a fan this year of the Hall of Fame inductees, at least the recent ones. I mean, the Bushwhackers who never did anything important, and It just announced today that the woman who had the nerve to throw the WWE Women's title into the trash can, Alundra Blaze.
No, that's Medusa all day.
Alundra Blaze is now getting inducted this year. So basically, other than the Macho Man, this pretty much sucks. So I can only imagine what would happen if the Macho Man did not get inducted. Oh, nobody would watch it. So, so basically what's going to happen is the night before WrestleMania, when they do the induction ceremony, they're going to make us listen to all these other horrible scrubs until, the Wild Samoans. I'm good with the Wild Samoans. But, other than them and the Macho Man, I mean, they're going to make me watch all this crap that I can't fast forward through. So I probably just won't watch it and watch it later when I can fast forward through it. So I'm a little disappointed on that. I was actually hoping to see Miss Elizabeth get inducted because that would have made sense. When you induct a Macho Man, you induct Miss Elizabeth, so you do it at the same time. But no, once again, WWE dropped the ball. Idiots. Number 2, it may have been talked about before, but you know what? Just in case y'all didn't know, I'm a huge NWA fan. I am very excited to see the movie in August, which I was really shocked that nobody said about the movies, but I kept it for last because I knew I'd be talking about it. The trailer is pretty hot. I think they did it. I think they got it right. I feel like they got it right. I guess we'll find out in August, which the funny part is coincides with my last day of summer camp. So after having 2,000 great kids for 9 weeks, right after that I get to go watch probably the most profane laced movie that probably has come out in a long time with any merit. So I'm very happy to see that. Number 3, for friends who kind of know me, who really know me, I'm kind of a big Power Rangers fan. I watch it. I watch all the stuff, and I'm still a kid in some ways. Yeah, it's a little hokey, but I watch it because it's hokey and it's funny. But recently, a new excuse me. Whoa. So recently, a 15-minute trailer of a very violent Power Rangers movie came out. They took it off YouTube because Steppin Entertainment pretty much said, "Oh, we can't have this because this is too violent for Power Rangers because we do kid stuff for Power Rangers." So they got upset and they took it off YouTube. However, the company who did it made arrangements with Steppin Entertainment and the owners of the Power Rangers, and they put it back on YouTube. The cool thing about that is that you may have been a Power Ranger fan at one time or another, or never, or whatever. You should take the chance to watch it. It's 15 minutes. It's a short movie. I will let you know it's extremely violent. It's probably close to rated R as possible, but a rated R Power Rangers movie, more of that. Give me more of that. And the cool thing about it, it was, directed by Joseph Kahn. Some of you may recognize that name. He's done a lot of music videos and stuff like that. But 15 minutes of your life, instead of watching the game, watch the Power Rangers, because it's much better than watching that crap. Or better yet, anything on BET. Yeah. I got 2 more things, and I'm done. I caught a glimpse of BET. What was it that just came out? The Legends, or Marcus J. You know what I'm talking about? The BET Award show just happened, literally a week or 2 ago. What's the name of it? BET Honors.
Yep.
Yeah, they've showed it like every day.
Yes.
Because God knows they have no other programming.
We're going to be on it soon.
You know, the one I really wanted to speak on was the honor of Felicia Rashad. And it's interesting that earlier we talked about women, black superheroes and things of that such. Black women superheroes, how they're not there and things of that. You know, how can you be upset with Miss Cosby? You can't. You know, Felicia Rashad still looks as beautiful as she was then. You know, she still had her right mind together. She really did not touch on the Bill Cosby thing. She wished him well and things of that such. But I mean, Felicia Rashad is such a beautiful, elegant human being. Not a woman, but a human being. And it's so crazy how in all the craziness that we talk about and all the craziness that happens, that, you know, someone such as Felicia Rashad is respected and, you know, talked about. And I just wish there were more people who are like that, who could talk about. Now, the last thing I want to talk about, because it's time for me to be done. I remember the day, it was about 10:45, 11 o'clock, and I'm about to get ready for my old job. And I got this call from a frantic Marcus J. Actually, I got a text asking if I was busy, because when he's got something real important to talk to me about, he doesn't call me. He sees if I'm busy first, which I'll tell him yes or no. And then if I say no, I'm not busy, he'll call me. That's when I know it's serious business. So as I'm trying to get ready to go to work at 12 o'clock, I get a call, 10:45. I get a text from Marcus J, 10:45. After getting out of the shower, I give him a call, put him on Bluetooth. As I'm getting ready for work, Marcus is on his way to another destination, yet he says, yo, we got a problem. What are you talking about? Well, such and such is going to change the name of the old place we used to be to this. And what about all our listeners? What are we going to do? Yada, yada, yada. So we talked about it briefly, and it was a really quick conversation, because when Marcus is really animated, he's really animated. So then we came with this idea, well, we'll just buy the old company from him, yada, yada, yada. So we do that. He calls the person, hey, we want to do this, let him know, boom, boom. All right, he wants to sell it for X amount of dollars. Yo, can we do it? I think we can, yada, yada, yada. So 20 minutes later, I'm still getting dressed for work, and we're on the phone again. And he's like, yo, man, this doesn't feel right. This doesn't feel right. I don't know. So, all right, well, let's give it a couple of days. Let's see what's up. Give it a couple of days. We talk again. Yo, I don't know if I want to do this. We're both having reservations. And we just like, you know what? Let's just do this ourselves. It can't be that hard. It can't be that hard. Yeah. If that person did it, it can't be that hard.
If he did it, it can't be that hard.
You know, however, you know, the funny thing about that is it was a little bit harder than we thought. But we literally had the equipment in a week. You know. Well, no, we had to buy all the equipment that we have here. We had it in a week. We came up with a game plan. We figured out a name. I called him. I was like, yo, this is the name. He's apprehensive a little bit. Then he comes up with the tagline, and Legacy Internet Radio is born. And next thing you know, we do all the other stuff. We check out websites, how much it's going to cost. We get a domain name. I mean, we're knocking all this stuff out. Literally within 2 weeks, we are ready to go. And all I have to do is do the computer work. So I'm working. I'm doing the computer work. And next thing you know, Ain't No Half Steppin' with Marcus J is in the middle of my kitchen. We had a visit in my house. Now, a couple visitors. Let's just be real. I'm gonna be honest with y'all people. My house wasn't exactly super clean. The couch situation. We turned the couch around.
I like the couch.
I mean, it was. I still have that couch. You know, but you know, we made it happen. And as everybody else says, you know, this legacy is still here. Great deal because of Marcus J. You know, great partner, great friend, great brother. You know, it's just one of those things where, yeah, this is 2 years, but it is what it is. I'm happy we're still going. I'm hoping we can do another 10 years. And Mark's just telling me to move on, even though everybody else got talked for a long time.
You talk for a lot longer than a long time. So
because I can.
That's just Ruben.
Okay.
So I'm done. Smash is over. See y'all at Where It Flies.
My brother. Ain't no half stepping.
Can I ask him where the smash come from?
Yes, Grizzly, you can.
Where'd the smash come from? Who
I have
put
no idea.
I gave it to you.
You coined all the phrases.
I coined it a lot of phrases here, but we in the den right now. We about to wrap it up. Marcus J, take it away.
You coined all the phrases.
You don't want to take any credit for nothing.
You coined all the
No, I
phrases.
don't.
Hey, look, ain't no half step with Marcus J. Probably doing the longest show. Actually, the longest show we ever did on Legacy Internet Radio was the Green Room version 2.0 in November of 2014 when Jay Grizzy, Marcus J, Big Bro Joe, Jay Wash of the pregame, and our brother Chad, who's a longtime friend of Big Bro Joe and yours truly.
Oh, yeah.
We did the show on Ferguson.
Yeah.
And we went for 4 hours plus.
We had a lot to talk about.
So tonight actually is the closest that we ever came to that. We ain't doing 4 hours plus. Because right now we at 3 hours and 52 minutes. And damn it, I'm going to make sure that we finish at 3 hours and 56 minutes, no longer than that. Ain't no hashtag with Marcus J. I just want to get through my thank yous. And normally I do my thank yous, I do my closings, and then I do my rant. But tonight, I'm going to do something different. I'm going to make my thank yous and my closings a part of my rant. Yeah, because I wanted to get y'all on the hell on up out of here. But in all seriousness, man, thank you. Just thank you. The truth is, there's no way that I could do Legacy Internet Radio and anything that you heard tonight without assistance from every single person that you heard in here tonight. So I want to go through and give specific thank yous. Thank you to Jay Grizzy, because Jay Grizzy was the one who sparked the idea that created the energy that led to Ain't No Half Steppin' with Marcus J, that led to Legacy Internet Radio. Thank you to Mr. LP Steven Sykes, because he's the engine. You know, you didn't hear him tonight, but he was in the room, and he hosted live on radio every single Tuesday. He's the reason why we can continue to do what we do every single week. He's our technical advisor. He's our person who helps us with a lot of stuff. He helps us. He's in the community. He does a lot of stuff. So thank you to him. I want to thank you to the folks that listen to us. Hakeem, Melanie, Regina, Tony checked in, Michelle K, Dave in LA called in, Chantel called in, our brother Said checked in. We had our sister Amber, who is part of the pregame on Friday nights. She was here in the room. Dirk Diggler from All Throttle Radio, he was here tonight on Thursday nights. S.Y. Butler, who is my co-host right here on Legacy Internet Radio, Ain't No Half Step with Marcus J, she was here with us tonight. Special thank you to my brother, Big Bro Joe. Thank you to him. Of course, he holds me down in more ways than I could even say to y'all on the radio. Of course, the first lady of Legacy Internet Radio, our sister, comedian Lissa P. Of course, she's here in the building. Special thank you to her. Quick rundown. Ain't No Half Step with Marcus J. Monday, 7 to when we finish. And live on radio, Mr. LP Steven Sykes. Tuesdays, the Green Room version 2.0 with Jay Grizzy and Lissa P. On Wednesdays, All Throttle Radio, Biker Culture. 7 to 9 on Thursdays. We got the listening party on Thursday nights, 9:30 to 11:30. They are the hip hop, old school hip hop show. The pregame Friday nights, every single Friday night, getting you ready for the weekend. The pregame. We've got Conversations from Your Sisters with SY and Lissa P on Saturdays at 3 p.m. We've got the brand spanking new show, The Aaron Turner Show, on Saturdays, 5 p.m. Every single Saturday, you got Aaron Turner and his crew. Of course, the Bob Marley and the Family Reggae Mix, 9 p.m., going all night long. We playing reggae all night from Saturday into Sunday morning. Sunday morning at 6 a.m., we've got Amplified Gospel, hosted by Mr. LP Stephen Sykes. 24 hours of gospel music right here on Legacy Internet Radio. Appreciate it, man. We got a lot that we want to give to you, and we can't give it to you in all one night, so we're going to give it to you in little pieces. That means you need to check back in with us tomorrow, check back in with us on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then back next week, and on and on and on. Independence is key to building your legacy, y'all. We want to appreciate y'all for checking in with us tonight. I want to say peace to all stars and all of the squares. In the abundance of water, the fool is thirsty. Those are the words of Bob Marley, who you hear singing in the background. We playing this show right now in its entirety. As soon as you hear me close out tonight, we running it right back tonight. Ain't No Half Steppin' with Marcus J. We back right here next week live, y'all. Peace.